Welcome back. Hello amazing people, welcome back on my YouTube channel. It's your boy Troll. So in today's video we're gonna discuss about the statistics. Yes, because listen, there's so much gear in this game, so much sub gear, artifacts, main stats, low stats, whatever. So I think it's important to make a guide to explain you a little bit everything about the statistics, what do you need, what you should aim for, etc, etc, different type of gears, etc, etc, right? So yeah, I'm making this video to basically explain you a little bit of everything. Now, before we jump into the statistics, let's go quickly to the forge. When it comes to the gear, first of all, how do you gonna farm gear? You're gonna go to the equipment dungeon. The red dragon loots speed critical attack, the blue one loots drain life defense, and the green one loots basically strife, immortal, and corrosion in terms of artifacts. Very important, they all loot 3 different sets, but then you can basically craft 2 other ones, or in terms of Arcelus, 3 other ones. So if we go to the forge, attack, critical, speed, damage, accuracy, it's all materials from the red dragon. So let's go here. So this is all Isgail red dragon. Then you're gonna have basically the blue dragon Apolia. And then you're gonna have campaign, forbidden dungeon. Now when I say campaign, forbidden dungeon, I'm talking about those yellow material that you can only get in forbidden dungeon, in the campaign, and in the campaign. And again, this is Apolia, and those will be Isgail. However, the material, the resources to craft gear can only be obtained in the equipment dungeon, and a little bit in the forbidden dungeon, but that's it. But yes, so that's when it comes to crafting. Those, as we said, it's all the same place. So strife, immortal strife, corrosion is the green dragon. This will be all basically forbidden dungeon, forbidden. This is not at all. Those 2 actually you cannot get. Interesting. I think those 2 you can only open with pay to win boxes or event boxes. Yeah. And this one is forbidden dungeon. Okay, yeah, my bad. But basically, end game, just so you know, you're gonna use critical set together with damage set on your damage dealers, and you're gonna use vigor set together with accuracy set on your control healers. Now, if you don't apply negative buffs or you don't control the attack bar, you don't need accuracy set. You're gonna need the life set. Now, what's the difference? What do I mean about negative effects? So, something that is super important to understand in this game. First of all, when you open your champion, you have stats, click on the little loop, and then you're gonna click again on the little loop, which will not only open the table with all the stats that exist in the game, but also whenever you clicked on the name of the stat, it will open the explanation. Now, what we want to focus today, and I think that's the only thing that you need to understand, is the difference between effect accuracy and hit accuracy. So, hit accuracy, basically, end game, late game, you're gonna have a lot of bosses that will have evasion. Not as a buff, but they will simply have statistics of evasion. They will have basic evasion. And when I say basic, it's quite high, but they just have evasion. So in order to do damage and not miss your attacks, you're gonna need hit accuracy. Basically, hit accuracy nullifies evasion, and late game, to basically even touch a boss, you will need hit accuracy on your DPS. However, effect accuracy allows you to land a debuff, a dot, or any negative effect. So reducing the attack bar is also considered as a negative effect. So you're also gonna need effect accuracy for that. And obviously effect accuracy nullifies effect resistance. As you can see, my Morgan has 76 in order to apply defense down, but also in order to reduce the attack bar of the enemies. But talking about that, what statistics do you need late game? So you just understand what you're gonna need to aim for. First of all, every single champion besides the damage dealer and late game in PvE, you will need to have vigor. Basically, that's the golden rule. And then it's gonna be either accuracy or life set. It's gonna be depending if they have any negative effect or not. But 80% of the cases, you're gonna need the accuracy set. And then for the damage dealers, as I told you, damage, or critical damage. Again, depends on the champions, depends what stats do you need. But it's gonna be mostly around those two. Hey guys, just 1 second of your time. If you enjoyed the videos, if you think it helps you out, or you simply want to support the channel, make sure to click on the subscribe button, like the video, and please leave a comment. I love to interact with you guys, and I love to receive any sort of feedback. Also, the content creator program is now out. Now, what does it mean? It simply means that you can even further support the channel by going to the link that you can find under the video, and in going into the support section, soon you will be able to basically put my code, which is troll2024. I will put it also in the description of the video, and by doing so, very transparent, I think I get 1 or 2% of any purchase you do in game. But then you, as my supporter, I will be able to buy or obtain, but at the end of the day, give you promo codes, gift codes. So I'm assuming free stuff in game as well. So the more you support me, the more I will be able to support you as well, guys. So if you want to help me out, check the description of the video. Yeah, let's move on. So when it comes to the stats, now attack speed, right now my Morgan have 256. Overall, as a golden rule, late end game, you want to have around 170. Around 160 is basically like the juicy golden spot to basically play before the stage 10 bosses play. So 160 overall, I would say 165 is where you want to be. By the way, if you ask someone asking why I have 80% of critical rate on my Bedivere, it's for PvP, so don't worry. But in terms of speed, you want to have above 160 on all of your characters in order to go before the boss. 155 is a bit too slow. She's a bit too slow, but they're missing gear. So aim for 160. How do you get to 160? First of all, with the ring, all of your champions end game will require an attack speed ring, or simply you're not gonna play and you're gonna die. But you also have the orbs. Orbs, basically what you can do, where is it? If you come here, if you go to Forge, if you go here, blah, 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 and you click on stat info, will it open a page or it will, it opens a page. Okay, let me show you. Boom! Oh, so it will open a page where you basically can see the main stats of all the gear you can obtain in this game. As an example, you can see necklace from 1 to 3 stars will have different stats that a necklace from 4 to 6 stats. Okay, very important. So let's just quickly check. So we're gonna have a belt. The belt, you can have attack flat, def flat, HP flat, recovery for all the healers, and then effect accuracy, which is crucial. As an example, my Jillian right now, so Morgan is effect accuracy. You always will want to have effect accuracy, and then attack speed. You always want to have attack speed. My Bedivere will always have hit accuracy on the orb, as I told you, or he will basically miss every single boss. Here you can have attack flat, and here crit rate, crit damage, or pierce. Actually, so the banner, this is very late game. Not a lot of you will be able to unlock the banner. It will take you forever because of the pedestals, but this is basically where the stat endurance is introduced together with pierce. Everything else you can get before, but this is the only place you can get those two statistics. But let's focus on the magic orb. Magic orb, you're gonna either use it for hit accuracy, recovery, or attack speed. Recovery only if you don't need attack speed on your healers, and hit accuracy on every single DPS. For your belt, you're gonna use either attack flat for your damage dealers, or effect accuracy for your controllers debuffers, or recovery for your healers if they don't need to control the unit as Jillian. As an example, that's where basically I was going to. My Jillian, there are bosses that are gonna use effect accuracy, but there are bosses that are gonna use recovery. It depends, you can switch. Now you have two presets, but whatever gear you're gonna put on the first preset, you cannot use it again on the second one. So it's gonna take a long time before you can do it. So hence why I'm just keeping the gear. And whenever I need to change it, it just costs you, I think, 2k, yeah, 2k gold, and then I just switch it. And this specific day, I form this specific boss, right? But if you want to see all the stats of all the gear that you can get, just go to the forge, click on the stat. It will open this page and explain to you everything. I don't want to make a video about it. I think you all can read numbers. So listen, I trust you guys. I believe in you. But yes, so very important, 155, 160 speed and 60% accuracy is the minimum accuracy to not miss, to not fail to apply a negative effect, okay? So 155%, 155 speed and 60% effect accuracy are needed for stage 9 and 10, which means if you started yesterday, this is weeks from today, okay? Don't worry. I'm simply putting this like you're gonna go to stage 10 and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I keep failing, I'm dying all the time. Why? Because you need 155 speed and 60% effect accuracy, okay? Very, very important. But yes, even him to basically apply the frozen effect or his S2, effect accuracy, attack speed. Like literally this is on everyone, right? Effect accuracy, then as a speed ring, same speed ring on everyone. This is crucial. You cannot play without it end game. Early on, you're not gonna need a attack speed ring. Early on, you can have attack percentage, stuff like that. But late game, definitely attack speed. And I think that's it. That's the most important part. Oh, I think I didn't explain the artifacts. So in terms of the artifacts, Immortal, Strife, Corrosion, you can loot them. Fortitude, you can craft them. However, this only can be obtained in the Forbidden Dungeon. But the two other ones, which is Focus and Unity, you can only obtain from event or pay to win chests. So those are very rare and hard to obtain, to be quite honest. But don't worry, the best sets is Immortal, Strife, and Fortitude anyway. Fortitude. So Focus and Unity set, both of them are very good. They're actually quite nice. If you check on the little eye, it will show you the information exactly. But it's just super hard to get them. Again, you have so many stats that you can obtain on a specific artifact, so it will take you some time before you get the good one. Also for the rings, there is so many stats you can have on a ring, so to get attack speed ring, it will also take you a long time, especially if you want a speed attack ring in vigor. This will take you forever. Therefore, as an advice, since you're gonna be limited in terms of resources for the vigor set, always craft boots, torso, and the helmet for vigor, and then the necklace, because the necklace has a higher chance to give you statistics that you can actually use. And since the accuracy set is easier to farm because you just farm the dragon, this is where basically you're always gonna try to make the effect the speed ring. Basically, it's just easier to attempt and craft it because you don't need to farm the campaign and the equipment dungeon. You just farm the equipment dungeon. But yeah, guys, that's it in terms of gear. That's it in terms of statistics. I hope you understand it. There is not much more you can know or not know. Again, if you have any questions about the stats, you can come here. But yeah, end game, attack speed, effect accuracy, crit damage, crit rate. Those are the main statistics for all of the heroes, basically. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I hope this video helps you out. If you have any questions, as always, make sure to leave a comment or like or subscribe. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Ciao.